the third, Big Daddy. Second place goes to Tom Reisinger, International, 1466. Third place, Russ Stokels, International, 1066. Fourth place, Jerry Bauer, International, 1066. Fifth place, Kevin Smith, John Deere, 4440. Sixth place, John Dovin, John Deere, 4455. Seventh goes to Jerry McKinney, John Deere, 4320. And eighth place goes to Andrew Smith, John Deere, 4440. Best pull, Bruce Chuha from LaGrange with a John Deere 4430. Best appearance, Tim Dilgard, International, 1066. Congratulations. Our first tractor, he's a test hook in the 16,000. Aaron McGlott, John Deere, 4440. Yeah, remember we're using a floating finish line. A lot more weight and power. Aaron McGlott out of Lucas, John Deere 4440. 296.7. 296.7. He is going to drop. He is going to drop. He will be coming back at the end of the class. Our next tractor, ladies and gentlemen, from Nova, Ohio, Seth Reisinger. He works for Sandmeyer Oil Company. Hot running International 966. This will be our first official hook of the class. Ron Lynn gives him the green flag. Seth Reisinger, 966. Holy cow! Yeah, give him a big round of applause, folks. That's a good run at 966. Really got her weighted down to be in the 16,000. 309.2. 309.2. That'll be the mark to shoot for. All right, folks, in your program, we're going to drop Ryan Welch to the bottom. This is Russell Hendricks. Out of Spencer, a John Deere 6030. Class F, front wheel assist, Ryan Stewart. You need to go down and get your draw bar checked. Russell Hendricks, ladies and gentlemen, John Deere 6030. Come on! All right, good run for Russell Hendricks. Ladies and gentlemen, I got Mike Schwartzmiller up here, had the Best Pull Award on the International 1066. Congratulations, Mike. Some thoughts from you tonight? Anybody you want to thank?
I'd like to thank the Fair Board for having this pull and for all the fans coming out tonight. And thanks.
All right, thanks for coming up. Congratulations. You had a nice 1066 tonight. Mike Schwartzmiller, Best Pull Award, ladies and gentlemen, in Class C. The distance for Russell Hendricks, 309.26. 309.26. And Seth Reisinger was 309.22. So Russell Hendricks is in the lead at the moment. Ryan Barr, International 1466. Coming up next, in high school football, Worcester defeated Ashland 21-14. Ryan Barr, come on, 1466. Wow, got the front end up in the air, Ryan Barr. $292.4 for Ryan Barr, 292.4. Coming up next, another International 1466 out of Lucas, Ohio. John Flinner. On deck, Ryan Heffelfinger from Jeromesville. All right, here we go. John Flinner. John Flinner pulled a distance of 300.1 for John Flinner. In the lead at the moment, Russell Hendricks at 309.26. Seth Reisinger sitting in the number 2 spot at 309.22. And sitting in the number 3 spot at the moment is John Flinner at 300.1. Coming up next, he's a graduate of Hillsdale High School a couple years ago. Ryan Heffelfinger from Jeromesville on an International 1086. On deck will be Rodney Jamison, a John Deere 6030. Yeah, Ryan Heffelfinger, 1086 International. Okay, good run for Ryan Heffelfinger out of Jeromesville. 298.5. 298.5 for Ryan Heffelfinger. Marty Wessner, the heavy man, on the scraper tractor tonight. Out of Kipton, Ohio, upstate Route 511 on a John Deere 6030 is Rodney Jamison backing up to the sled. On deck will be Chad Barr, International 1466. We got about 10 more to go in this class, and then we'll move to the over 22,000 pound front wheel assist tractors. We have 8 of those here tonight. And then we'll have our 2 open to the world 6,000 pound and the 9,300 pound super farms. And an OSTPA exhibition of a couple alcohol tractors in the super stock division coming up from Dover, Ohio. OSTPA in action tonight down at the Tuscarawas County Fair. I'll be in Delaware County Fair tomorrow at noon for an OSTPA event. Tomorrow night, right here, the final night of the county fair, will be the Demolition Derby. Okay, looks like we have some Clovis problems with Rodney Jameson, so we're going to skip to Chad Barr in your program, right here from Ashland International 1466. On deck will be Tammy Reisinger, the wife of Seth Reisinger, on a John Deere 5020. Chad Barr, International 1466. Wow, up in the air for Chad Barr on his 1466. 282.5, 282 feet, .5 for Chad Barr. Class D, you can come up and pick your checks. The top 8 in Class D, your pulling checks are ready. Hey, look up here. We got another lady driver coming up. Tammy Reisinger, the wife of Seth. They were married a couple years ago. She's out of Nova, Ohio, driving a John Deere 5020. On deck will be Roger Knapp, a John Deere 6030. All right, here we go. Come on, Tammy Reisinger. Been a puller for a couple of years now. The John Deere 5020. Give her a hand. 292.2 for Tammy Reisinger. 292.2. More high school football. Loudonville got blown out by Johnstown, 31-0. Roger Knapp coming up on a John Deere 6030 out of Wellington, Ohio. On deck will be Dave Cornish on. Is that right? A John Deere 7800 on deck? Dave Cornish. Man, that's hard to believe. Him driving a green tractor. Here we go. Roger Knapp, John Deere 6030. Wow, there's a juiced up tractor, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, give him a big hand. Roger Knapp from Wellington, Ohio, John Deere 6030. He farms ground in northern part of Ashland County. .320 feet, .4. There's your new leader, 320.4. A new leader that's gonna bump Russell Hendricks to number 2 and Seth Reisinger to number 3. Coming up next, folks, this is not good at all. Dave Cornish is a salesman for Case International up in Wellington. He is driving Jeff Turk's John Deere 7800. That is a little touchy there. He may not have a job in the morning. I don't know what the boys at Wellington think, but read the Times-Gazette next week. Maybe it'll be printed. But anyways, he's been a long-time puller here at the county fair. Dave Cornish now lives in North Fairfield on a John Deere 7800. All right, that's got to do it for Dave Cornish. .273.1 for Dave Cornish. 273.1. We got four more to go in this class. Coming up next is a Ashland County Fair Board member, Melvin Reisinger. He is retired from Ford Motor Company. He is from Nova, Ohio. Does a lot of farming, bales a lot of hay and straw. He is on a International 1066. On deck will be Dean Rollin from Wellington on an International 1566. Melvin Reisinger, the father of Seth Reisinger, been a Fair Board member for quite a few years. Out of Nova, International 1066. Oh, man, yeah. Wow, give him a hand, folks. One of our own. Awesome run by Melvin Reisinger on the 1066. 303.4 for Melvin Reisinger. 303.4. Our next competitor is Dean Rollin out of Wellington, International 1566. Not a bad run at all for the 1566 out of Wellington. Dean Rollin doing the driving tonight. 296.7, 296 feet, .7. Coming up next will be Gary Barr on an International 1466. Gary Barr. On deck will be Ryan Welch, International 1086. Okay, come on, Gary Barr, International, 1466. $293.3 for Gary Barr. 293.3. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got 2 more to go in the class. Ryan Barr. Correction, Ryan Welch. Ryan Welch coming back for his official hook. International 1086. On deck will be Aaron McGlott, our test hook, who chose to drop. But in the meantime, we're going to try and get a hook on this John Deere 6030 Rodney Jamison, who had trouble earlier. So if he can hook, we'll have 3 more to go, and then we'll move to the front wheel assist 4-wheel drive tractors. Okay, we're ready to go for Rodney Jamison, Upstate Route 511 from Kipton, Ohio, just north of US 20, a John Deere 6030. Man, not a bad run at all. Got underneath the turbocharger down there at the finish line. Give him a big hand. Rodney Jamison. 299.1. 299.1 for Jamison on his John Deere 6030. Once again, we want to thank Kurt Hall here tonight, who is giving out some Conklin 4-Power products for the winners of each class tonight. He also is located in the Green Merchants Building, has a booth at the fairgrounds, so stop by tomorrow. Your Conklin dealer, Kurt Hall. We got 2 more to go in the class. Ryan Welch, International 1086 up next. On deck, Aaron McGlott, a John Deere 4440. Bob Bauman from the Medina County Fair Board, please report to the stage area. Bob Bauman, Medina County Fair Board member. Thank you. Okay, we got the chain tight. We're ready to go. Ryan Welch, International, 1086. All right, that's going to do it for Ryan Welch. Coming up next will be Aaron McGlott. .287 feet, 0.5 for Ryan Welch, 287.5. Bob Bauman, the Medina County Fair Board member, report to the announcer's stage, please. At the moment, ladies and gentlemen, we have Roger Knapp from Wellington in the lead with his John Deere 60-30 with a distance of 320.4. Number 2 at the moment is Russell Hendricks. John Deere with 309.26. And Seth Reisinger sitting in the number 3 spot with his International 966 with a distance of 309.22. Our final tractor of the class, Aaron McGlott out of Lucas, Ohio. A hot running John Deere 4440. Okay, that's gonna do it, folks. Congratulations to our winner, which is Roger Knapp, the John Deere 60-30. And the distance for Aaron McGlott is 295.8. 295.8 for Aaron McGlott. Roger Knapp, your big winner tonight. He's out of Wellington, a John Deere 60-30. We'll have the rundown of the rest of the class very shortly. We're going to add some weight to the sled. Get ready for the 22,000 pounds and heavier front wheel assist 4-wheel drive tractors. We got about 8 of them here tonight. Once again, pulling fans, we want to say thanks to our event sponsor tonight, Simonson Excavating. Simonson, the one to call for all your excavating needs. Also, R&J Egg for sponsoring the sled tonight, the Track Boss 4. Bartley and Bolin Trucking and Excavating Work. Ashland Tractor Sales. Ashland Implements. Shear Farm Equipment. Westner Pioneer Seeds. Mort's Concrete. And Ashland Crop Services. We want to thank all those great sponsors, along with all the volunteers helping out tonight. Back in the pit with towback tractors, we got Jerry Bauer and Bates's Garage here tonight as well. Russell Hendricks, you need to see Bob Keats up here at the announcer's stage. Russell Hendricks, report to the announcer's stage. All right, folks, we are ready to go in the front wheel assist class. These are tractors that weigh 22,000 pounds or more. So they're all trying to get as much weight on as they can. Our first puller, he'll be our test hook, and he was our big winner last year. Russ Stokols, John Deere 8100, a graduate of Mapleton High School. He farms ground in Nova, Ohio, but lives north of Worcester, Ohio on a dairy farm. John Deere 8100, he's your defending champion, winning last year. Most of these tractors are weighing anywhere from 25 to 30,000 pounds. They are allowed to run dual wheels. Of course, they are newer tractors, and they are all stock, still used on the farm today. are using a floating finish line. Can Mike Stimmel stop him? He may have to add some more weight. Okay, Ron Lynn stops him. I believe he stopped him because he was getting too far. We'll see what the deal is. $381.5. We maybe added some more weight. Okay, folks, here is the rundown in Class E. Tractors up to 16,000 pounds. We did have a DQ. Russell Hendricks was caught pulling in 2 different closed county pulls, so they DQ'd him here tonight. But the winner is Roger Knapp, John Deere 6030. Second place, Seth Reisinger, International 966. Third place, Melvin Reisinger, International 1066. Fourth place, John Flinner, International 1466. Fifth place, Rodney Jamison, John Deere 6030. Sixth place, Ryan Heffelfinger, 1086 International. Seventh goes to Dean Rollin, International 1566. Eighth place, Aaron McGluck, John Deere 4440. In Class E, ladies and gentlemen, the Best Appearance Award goes to Rodney Jamison, John Deere 6030. Best Pull Award goes to Gary Barr, International 1466. Congratulations to those two. All right, Class F, we're adding weight to the sled, moving some weight around. We're going to restart the front wheel assist, so Russ Stokels will be coming back later. Following this class, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move to the Open to the World 6,000-pound tractors. We have about 13 here tonight, and then we have a 9,300-pound Super Farm class. We have 12 of those, and then we have a exhibition run tonight by 3 Super Stock alcohols that came up from Dover, Ohio, from an OSTPA event. Frank Keener with Triple X, Dwayne Keener with the Bambi, and Jeff Hurt with Running Bear All-American. So 3 of those here tonight to wrap up the show. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present the second place plaque for Class A and his check to Andy Culler. Congratulations, Andy. Anybody you'd like to thank tonight?
Just thank the fans and the fair board, and they put on a great poll.
All right, well, thanks for coming out. From Lucas, Ohio, Andy Culler, second place in Class A. Also, we like to congratulate Fair Board members Don Stauffer and Bob Reidenball for winning a good award for 50 years of service on the Ashland County Fair Board. Let's give them a round of applause, folks. Don Stauffer and Bob Reidenball, 50 years on the County Fair Board. It's pretty awesome. Do a great job with the Ashland County Fair. We got some big cement blocks that we use for safety barriers on the, I believe that's the first time I've ever seen that, folks, and I've seen a lot of poles in my time. But we are really waiting down the Track Boss 4, and we are ready to go. We got a new test hook, and this should be Claire Myers from Loudonville, John Deere 8330. He will be our new test hook with the newly weighted sled. He will have the option to take his hook or drop and come back at the end of the class. So Claire Myers. On deck is Dick Wessner, John Deere 8400. Most of these tractors putting out from factory well over 200 horsepower. We're ready to go. The green flag. Claire Myers got the stroboflation. John Deere 8330. Man, I don't think we can stop them, folks. Had to stop them before it got too dangerous down there. $376.4, 376.4. Heavy Westner still running the Kubota scraper tractor, doing a fine job. A Fair Board member, a major coon hunter, a snowmobiler, and a grain farmer. Checks are ready, ladies and gentlemen, for Class E tractors up to 16,000 pound. If you are in the top 8, you can come up and pick up your prize money. All right, folks, our next tractor, Dick Wessner, just north of Ashland, Ohio. John Deere 8400, a Pioneer seed salesman and a grain farmer. Married to Helen Wessner, he has 5 children, and he has 10 grandkids, and they're all granddaughters. Okay, that'll do it for Dick Wessner, the John Deere 8400. $296.8, 296 feet, 0.8 for Dick Wessner. Coming up next, right here from Ashland, Ryan Stewart of Ford New Holland 8770. Gary Barr, we'd like to present to you the Best Pool Award in Class E. Congratulations. Some thoughts from you tonight.
Well, it's been a nice week after we got through Sunday, and we just come out here and put on a show for you.
All right, well, congratulations. Thanks for coming out. 40th pool, 40th year for Gary Barr, winning the Best Pool Award. Okay, unable to hook to the sled, Ryan Stewart, so we're going to go with Jeff Turk, who has duals on all four corners, a Case International MX 285, a grain and beef farmer from Polk, Ohio. Jeff Turk up next. On deck will be Dick Weaver. All right, there he goes, Jeff Turk, Case International MX 285. All right, that's going to do it for Jeff Turk, the Case International MX 285. $296.2, $296.24. Jeff Turk. We got the second place plaque award for Class E. Hot running International 966, Seth Reisinger. Good job. Some thoughts from you tonight?
Oh, not too many. I don't have that many thoughts, but good track, good pull. Nice to see that many tractors and spectators out here. Thought everything went pretty well.
Well, thanks a lot, and thanks for supporting the Ashland County Fair, the whole Reisinger family here tonight, and big crowd. All right, Seth Reisinger, ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause. Second place in Class E tonight. Tractors weighing up to 16,000 pounds. Okay, our next competitor should be Dick Weaver. Dick Weaver from Loudonville, Ohio. He works for Westner Grain Farm. He's on a John Deere 8400, the second of two 8400s on the Westner farm. So Dick Weaver up next. On deck will be Jason Enderle. Right now we have Claire Myers in the lead at 376.4. All right, Dick Weaver, a hired man with the Westner Farm on a John Deere 8400. Mike Stimmel has about 12 ton. That's 24,000 pounds in the transfer box, plus those big cement blocks on each side. The distance for Dick Weaver, 294.7, 294.7. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got the champion up here in Class D. Carl Way III winning the 13,000-pound class with his International 1066 called Big Daddy. There's your check. Congratulations, Carl. Some people you may want to thank. Let's give a big hand for Carl Way here tonight. Awesome job. Some people you may want to thank.
Oh, just wife and little boy. We had him last year around Christmas time, New Year's, or Christmas Eve. And just the fans from coming out, and the Ashland Fair Board for putting on the pole. And I mean, without the fans and the Fair Board and everybody, we wouldn't have a pole. And it was a good track tonight.
Well, we want to present to you, on behalf of Kurt Hall, some Conklin products for winning the class tonight. And how does it feel this past several months of being a new dad, having your first child back in Christmas time, baby boy?
Good. It's a different experience, but it's all for the good. So, I mean, I'm real happy.
All right, sounds pretty cool. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to Carl Way III for winning Class D tonight, the Big Daddy. All right, the next competitor from Jonesville, Ohio, Jason Enderley, John Deere 8420. Another gorgeous front wheel assist. On deck will be David Elson. Here we go, Jason Enderley, John Deere, 8420. 297.1 for Jason Enderle. 297.1. Okay, folks, at the moment, we got Claire Myers in the lead at 376.4. Second place is Jason Enderle, 297.1. And third place is Jeff Turk, 296.2. Correction on that, Dick Wessner is currently in third at 296.8. Then we'll move to Jeff Turk at 296.4. Coming up next on a John Deere 8230, David Elson, a farmer just east of Nankin on State Route 302, a graduate of Mapleton High School a couple years ago. We'd like to present the second place plaque for Class D. Goes to Tom Reisinger on the Once Farms tractor, International 1466. There you go, Tom. Congratulations from Sullivan, Ohio. Some thoughts from you tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Joe and Mary. Let me bring in a tractor down here, tear it up. Had a good time.
All right, well, thanks for coming. We'll see you next year. Tom Reisinger, ladies and gentlemen, good supporter of the county fair pool here from Sullivan, Ohio. David Elson ready to blast off from Nankin, Ohio. Got his flashers on. The John Deere 8230, the son of Jim and Darlene Elson. .6 for David Elson. 293.6. We got two more to go in the class, ladies and gentlemen. Up next should be Ryan Stewart. Ryan Stewart gonna come back with his Ford New Holland, and then we'll have Russ Stokels to wrap up the class on a John Deere 8100. And then we'll move to our 6,000-pound open to the world, and then the 9,300-pound super farm class. a New Holland 8770. Coming up next, Ryan Stewart, Ashland, Ohio. On deck will be Russ Stokel's John Deere 8100. Claire Myers in the lead at 376.4. Class H, get weighed in. 9,300 pound super farm, need to get weighed in. Here we go, the New Holland, Ryan Stewart. The distance for Ryan Stewart on the New Holland, 291.8, 291 feet, .8. We got Rodney Jamison up here from Kipton, Ohio, the best overall appearance plaque in Class E. Congratulations, Rodney. Thanks for coming down. Any words from you tonight?
Thanks for having a great pull down here. The grounds crew's doing an excellent job of keeping up with everything. Thanks a lot.
Okay, well, thanks for coming. Hope to see you back next year. Rodney Jamison, ladies and gentlemen, from Kipton, Ohio. Okay, folks, one more to go in the front wheel assist. Our defending champion, Russ Stokels, who farms ground in Nova, Ohio, a graduate of Mapleton High School, married into the Snyder family over north of Worcester, works on their dairy farm. Class G, 6,000 open to the world. Get them lined up. We're going to be ready to go. Class G, 6,000 pound open to the world tractors. Get them lined up. So Russ Stokels got to try and defend his title. But boy, does he have his work cut out for him. The leading distance is Claire Myers at 376.4. Okay, we're ready to go. Russ Stokels, John Deere, 8100. Okay, folks, we are looking for Claire Myers. They do want him to hook again. They did not think the sled was in the right gear. So Claire Myers, get up to the track. We're going to hook you again to wrap up this class. The distance for Russ Stokels, 293.4. 293.4. Claire Myers, our final tractor coming up. We're going to rehook him. He's on a John Deere 8330. All right, folks, we got Claire Myers coming around. He'll be coming up shortly. That'll be our final hook. We're going to run him, and then we'll move to the 6,000-pound Open to the World, and then the 9,300 Super Farm Open to the World, and then the OSTP8 Super Stock Alcohol 3 Tractor Exhibition Class. So now we need to scratch out Claire Myers' distance of 376. And the guy in the lead at the moment is Jason Enderle, I believe, at 297.1. So that's the distance for Claire Myers to beat. So Claire Myers has to beat 297.1 in order to win the class. And we are ready to go. Claire Myers out of Loudonville. John Deere 8330. Come on. Okay, that's gonna do it for Claire Myers. We'll see if he is our winner. And yes, he did it. There's your winner, 299.8. Claire Myers will be the winner tonight, 299.8.